Hello everyone and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, where I accidentally dropped the controller and proceeded the conversation forward. I think we only missed the one line, so we should be fine. In the last episode, we had April May kinda on the run. I think her testimony's not holding up, and now she's about to give it again, and we're gonna have to find the flaws in that one. Damn, I almost had her. Alright, witness account. Here we go. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. I don't know. Her voice is all over the place. I don't know. That clock, the kind of statue clock, the thinker, I think. Wait. How did she know it was a clock? Because weren't we, I swear in the last episode, or maybe it was the one before that, where we were going around getting evidence, everyone kept calling it a statue. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Alright, do I need to press her? It's probably fine. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. I think I'm gonna press. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Do you have to present it? Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Mr. Lawyer? Alright. You just said this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. That's not trivial. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. What? The questions are all I have, Your Honor. These questions are all I have in life. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. But that statement is still true. I think we've broken the judge. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Yes! Whew, that was a close one. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Really? Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Oh, it's not technically broken. The batteries aren't dead. I think it was like emptied out, right? I had to take the clockwork out. So, okay, so it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Ooh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? That's the part she took issue with. Well, Miss May. Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is this. Take that! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. You have a girly cell phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Alright, we've already done this conversation, so we'll just... It's not working, that's lame. I had to take out the clockwork. There it is. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness has seen it before, that would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. Is it just a statue again? I did say it was something we'd already submitted. Not the autopsy. Probably not the cell phone. Unless does the cell phone mention anything about it being kind of one of a kind? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue. The thinker. That doesn't necessarily like. Yeah, nothing in there that really implies that there's only one. Yeah, it's got to be that. Let's take a look here. No, that doesn't show anything. Okay, so yeah, it's got to be the statue. Take that! It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible, everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Whoa. Oh, excuses not on sale today? Oh god, she's gonna go psycho. Alright, that wasn't what I was expecting. What's it to you, porcupine head? Ouch. Let's do the clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die! Wow! She went full Danganronpa when they're cornered. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh. Silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew that the weapon was a clock because no, because I don't think she did not commit the murder. She heard about it. Oh, because she was doing the wiretap. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Bam! Take that. I got it! Have a look at this. Huh. Oh, that... I found this in Miss May's room. It's probably not legal. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Faye's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. Ha! It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that were the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is a clock is... It was a part of the conversation. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. It's a clock. There we go. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May? Shut up. All of you, what gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. I can't tell if I'm pressing like a button that's causing it to skip forward. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Wait, what? Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Oh, God. Why are you jinxing us like that, you enormous idiot? Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and will. Wait, what? You can't be serious. No way. Right? Why? Why are you like this? Way, I say. Way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service. Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. There you go. The witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. Okay, no, we knew that. We knew that. This is not new information. We knew all this. We do not get flustered. So where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. No! Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away? There's no way I can win this use unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Alright, hold on. Hold on, what do we got here? What do we got that can save us? Okay. I'm waiting for these to come into play. I feel like calling the bellboy in is not going to do anything. Except for maybe buy me some time. Alright, what evidence do I have? I put some papers inside it. Okay. How do I link that to this? That's the tricky part. Like, I know what happened. She was tapping the phone. Found out about it. She didn't need to be there. I actually don't understand why this is even a thing. Right, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes, but that has no relevance on the case at hand, murder. There's no way you can prove any connection. Uh-oh, this can't be the end. But I'm out of evidence. Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses to call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means... He's guilty? Wait. What? Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Okay. Did she send the bellboy down? Tisk, tisk, tisk. As I thought. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy, and Miss April May's alibi proves to be solid, then, by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. How does that make sense? That is not how anything works. Alright, it's a game. Go with it. Are you prepared to accept my condition? Edgeworth. He's got me backed into a corner, but I don't see any other way to take this. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. Oh boy. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Wait, that's suspicious. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. Why 9 on the dot? I brought it to her precisely at the requested time. Oh, then he would have seen the murder. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Did you do that in the next episode? I think we do that in the next episode. Let's I know this one's a little bit short, but let's call it an episode here. Largely because my drink is running out. And we'll begin our cross-examination in the next one and try our best to get through this. I have a couple different leads on this, so we'll see how it goes. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.